Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Ever wondered how to make peanut butter that's fresh, creamy, and full of flavor? In this video, we'll show you a simple step-by-step way to transform plain peanuts into the perfect spread. To successfully transform a hard nut into a creamy spread, you need a powerful tool. A strong food processor is, without a doubt, the most essential piece of equipment for this recipe. Its wide base and strong motor are perfect for handling the volume and consistency of the blending peanut butter. While a very powerful blender might work, especially high-end models, it often runs hotter and requires constant scraping. A food processor efficiently produces that smooth, uniform texture we're looking for. You also need a couple of basic kitchen tools. A rubber spatula for scraping down the sides of the bowl during processing. This ensures everything is incorporated evenly. An airtight storage jar, glass jars work well, to keep your finished product fresh. How to make fresh peanut butter, step-by-step instructions. The process of making peanut butter is a study in patience and observation. It's not about how fast you blend, but realizing that the peanuts go through distinct textural stages before they become butter. Step 1. The roasting secret for deeper flavor. If you bought pre-roasted peanuts, you can skip this step, but make sure they are completely cool before starting. If you are using raw peanuts, roasting them is necessary to intensify their flavor and make the oils easier to release. Spread your shelled peanuts on a baking sheet. Roast them in an oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, for about 8 to 10 minutes. Watch them closely to prevent burning. They should look lightly golden and smell richly nutty. Once roasted, let the peanuts cool completely. Warm peanuts tend to clump and heat up the food processor unnecessarily, which can affect the final texture. Cooling them stabilizes the oils and ensures a smoother transformation process. Step 2. Watch the magic happen, from crumbs to creamy dream. Place the cool, roasted peanuts into the bowl of your food processor. Secure the lid and start processing. The process usually takes between 3 and 7 minutes, depending on your machine's power and the desired level of smoothness. Resist the urge to add liquid, the oils will come out naturally. Here are the distinct stages you can expect. Coarse crumbs. The peanuts are chopped into large, uneven pieces, like small gravel. They will look dusty and dry. Stop and scrape down the sides of the bowl. Fine powder. The nuts break down further into a fine meal, similar to sand. It still looks dry but is starting to clump slightly. Scrape the sides again. This is often the point where people worry it won't work. Keep going. Thick, sticky ball. All of a sudden, the oil is releasing and the powder clumps together into one large, spinning ball. The processor will work hard here. This is a critical stage. The consistency is stiff. Smooth paste. As the processing continues, the friction generates heat, pushing more oil out of the nuts. The thick ball will suddenly collapse and turn into a flowing, creamy vortex. This is your peanut butter. Once it reaches the desired smoothness, stop the machine. At this final stage, add your salt and any optional sweeteners or spices, like honey, salt or cinnamon. Pulse for another 15 to 30 seconds to fully incorporate the flavorings. Taste and adjust quickly before putting the butter away. Go beyond basic, customizing your peanut butter flavors and storage. Once you master the basic recipe, you can easily turn your peanut butter into an artisanal spread using simple additions. Customizing is where the real fun starts. Mixing it up, adding spices, sweeteners and texture. Want a crunchy spread? You can easily achieve it. Process the peanuts until they reach the coarse crumb stage. Remove about 1/4 cup of the crumbs and set them aside. Finish processing the rest of the nuts until they are smooth, then stir the reserved crumbs back in by hand at the end. For flavor variation, add these components during the last minute of processing. Maple cinnamon. Add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This creates a warming, autumnal flavor. Chocolate. For every 2 cups of peanuts, add 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar or desired sweetener. Vanilla almond. While still primarily peanut butter, a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a few toasted almonds added in the final stages provide complex notes. Spicy kick. A very small dash of cayenne pepper can give your peanut butter a surprising warmth that goes great on toast or with apples. How long does homemade peanut butter last? Because your homemade spread contains no preservatives or stabilizers, it requires careful storage. Always use an airtight container. Glass jars with tight-fitting lids are excellent choices. The best place to store homemade peanut butter is in the refrigerator. It will keep well for about 3 to 4 weeks. If you leave it at room temperature, it will separate and potentially spoil much faster. Don't be alarmed if you notice oil separation. This is completely normal and expected in natural peanut butter. Simply take a spoon or butter knife and stir the contents thoroughly until the oil is reincorporated into the solids. If the separation is extreme, you might want to try storing the jar upside down for a few hours before transferring it to the fridge. This makes stirring easier later on. Making your own peanut butter is a rewarding experience that puts you in charge of quality and flavor. It's an easy project that delivers immense returns in taste and nutritional value. Say goodbye to mass-produced spreads and hello to vibrant, fresh flavor. Start experimenting with your favorite spices and sweeteners this week. What exciting flavor combination will you try first in this video? Now you've seen how easy it is to make your own peanut butter at home. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll explore exciting flavors and custom twists you can try. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.